Welcome, everybody, to Pinfalls and Passports. For those who don't already know, this is a podcast for people just like you. Those who love the sport of professional wrestling and for members of our WWE travel community Discord server. Not a member? Come join one of the fastest growing pro wrestling communities online. You can find the Discord invite link here in the podcast bio. And don't forget to follow us on Instagram at Pinfalls and Passports, on X at Pinfalls and Pass, and TikTok at pinfalls_passports. And don't forget to follow and subscribe to this podcast to keep up to date with all the things involving the world of professional wrestling. My name is Mirah. This is Pinfalls and Passports. I'm joined today by Danny Flo and Dorkchop. We are just from WrestleMania 42 weekend. Dorkchop had a little time at Vancouver for AEW Dynasty, so we're going to get into all that.
Wait,
Yes.
can I say something real quick?
Go ahead.
Can I have the floor?
Shit.
Can I have the floor?
Go for it.
I just want to say something. I miss you guys. That's it. That was it.
I miss you too.
I
Miss you
guys.
3.
Damn it, why are we home? Why are we home? We should be on a casino slot, drinking drinks and some beers and...
We should be back at Excalibur doing the $3 margs.
Man.
But the 525 ones hit. All you need is like
They
2
did.
525 ones and you're good.
We were putting those things away, man. Those bartenders were sick of seeing us.
They're like, what you
God
want?
damn it.
Nothing else. Margarita double, actually.
Did you want a double this time? Yes, please.
Yep.
Oh, why did we come back home?
Because we have lives and jobs, unfortunately.
That's how we get to go on these trips, Danny. We have
I
to
don't
work.
want to, but I don't want to.
I didn't want to come home either. It was one of those where I was ready to come home, but I didn't want to come home. Yeah. Of course, once everybody left on Monday and Tuesday, it was just like Wednesday morning. I was like moping around, like, I don't know, all depressed. I miss my friends, and it's like Vegas sucked without you guys, and so I was like, let's just go home.
That's, yeah.
But we did have a great time in Las Vegas, did we not?
Yes, we did.
Sensational.
Sensational.
From start to finish.
Yes.
Sensational. Danny knows. Sensational.
I kind of wish I had gone with you guys to Las Toxicas, that's for sure.
We said. We
The
said.
invite was open.
We had said.
See, the problem is that I know how I get in places like that where it's like, you know, I make it rain for about 5 minutes and I'm like, I'm out of money.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah.
So I needed my money to stretch out a few more days. So unfortunately, that's why I bypassed that.
I understand.
I told Mirah I'm not leaving. I'm not fucking leaving.
That's
I'm not
what you
leaving.
do.
I got messages from Mirah saying, I'm not going home. I'm not going home.
I'm not going home.
What a time that we had, though. I mean, started off with that first night where Mirah got in on Wednesday and we met up at Flight in Luxor.
Mm-hmm.
That was, 24-hour bar. Uh-oh.
We were just drinking the $3 margs. I lost my first $100 that night too. But
Nice.
prior to that, I think I had met up with Unc, Michael, Omar, Joe, and Martin, and we were at In-N-Out. I was so glad I had In-N-Out right before that.
Yeah.
What was your order?
Animal style fries, a double,
Okay.
and then I just got a fountain drink. I was gonna get a strawberry shake, but I
Okay.
wasn't gonna be able to put that all away. That would have been too much.
All right. You passed. You passed.
Thank you.
I did. Wait. What happens if you didn't get in and out this time?
I was more worried about the order. What if she said, "Can I get a grilled cheese, no meat?" We would have had problems.
Okay, yeah, I can see that.
Can you imagine Mirah saying, "Can I just get a grilled cheese sandwich?"
But
Oh,
that's
no
probably
fries.
pretty good.
Just lettuce on the side.
But that's probably good though. Their grilled cheese is probably bomb.
No, absolutely not.
Hey, well,
Anyways,
in Danny's humble opinion, grilled cheeses at In-N-Out Burger suck.
Right.
I mean, it's not that it sucks. It's just like you go to it now. Hold on. Let me
Yeah, clarify.
let me sit up for a second. It's not that. It's just you go to it now. You got to get the burger, man. You got to get the whole experience. You got to get the meat, the double, or the triple, or the whatever the hell you want. But
It's like
I feel
going to Burger King for a chicken sandwich.
It's like going to McDonald's and asking for a salad.
Okay,
It's
I
not
got
the
it.
same thing.
Okay.
It's not the same thing. I just
Just
want to
don't
No.
Right.
I got you. I would have to experience the whole thing, which
That's
I
what
did.
She said. That's what she said.
Michael Scott, ladies and gentlemen. Man, so we kicked it off on Wednesday night with a little bit of an adventure to Flight, which lasted until 3 in the morning.
Yes, it did.
Yes,
and I had work at 6, y'all.
This was Wednesday, right?
Yeah, Wednesday night.
Yeah, Wednesday
You
into
lucky
Thursday.
bastards, man. I was working.
Yeah.
And then
Tuesday, I was
Thursday.
at-
And then
Tuesday, I got
Thursday I
done
was
Monday.
working.
Yeah,
You lucky
but
bastard.
yeah,
I
it's
worked
a-
from Vegas. That's why I did it.
I
And it was
did not.
cheaper.
I hadn't worked until today for 2 weeks. Dad earned his time off.
That is true. Dad had a ball. Dad had a ball, y'all.
Yes, I did. I did indeed. We went to Wrestle It on Thursday night. Man, that was a time. That was indeed a time.
That was such a good night.
Yeah.
That was
was
so much fun.
such
I
a
was
good
so
time,
blasted. From the minute I stepped foot in there, my problems went away. The problems I had was gone.
Yeah. And you guys didn't even show up to the Raised by Wolves pregame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man,
I-
that was fun
I-
too.
I think we got there at like midnight almost.
Yeah.
And yeah, by the time we got there, Dork, you were already like drunk, bro. It was so good.
I was trying to, keep up with my friend Jake. But anyway,
Wrestling
moving
was
along.
fun. Yeah,
Wrestle
wrestling
It.
was fun.
We got to meet Cora Jade, or excuse me, Elena Black.
We met Matt Riddle. We were partying with Matt Riddle, y'all.
I
Sexy
know.
BJ Ray was like right beside us. You had Swerve Strickland. You had Javon Undercover. You had Carmelo Hayes. You had a few other people there. It was so
yeah.
much fucking fun.
It was a blast. I mean, and we had the VIP area pretty much to ourselves. I mean, we kept trying to sneak Omar in, but
It was not flying. I don't know why. It just would not fly.
Yeah, it was like he's with us. Too bad he doesn't have a wrist.
There was a few times when I got into the VIP section without even showing my
That's what
wrist.
I'm saying.
Like some of
Yeah.
them were either preoccupied or they weren't looking.
Yeah, no, and that was weird, but still, a time was had, and we had a good one.
We should have recorded a live podcast from there.
You asked me about that, and I was like, I got the laptop.
We should have done it.
Who?
Yeah.
In that state?
Yeah, that
Oh,
would have
good
been
Lord.
fun. That would have been stupid.
That would have been, my name is Dorkchop. That would have been bad.
Oh,
I mean, it's bad enough I sent you guys voice notes at 4 a.m.
Oh my god. Yes, that did
We
happen.
stuck. I gotta say, well, hey guys, I hope you guys got home safe. I love you.
It was my sincerest hope that you, Danny, and you... Yeah, exactly.
That's exactly how that was. That was so funny.
It was great. I mean, I was like, I saw I had sent a voice note, and I was like, oh, shit. What did I say?
Yeah, right.
That wasn't nothing crazy. It was cute.
Then I scrambled to check my social medias. I'm
like,
checking
make
my
sure I
text
didn't-
messages.
Make sure you didn't post anything stupid.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
But I got home okay.
Good.
It was cool to see. I met a few server members there for the first time. Let's see, Messiah, Jeremy, help me out here.
Andrew.
Everybody was there. Andrew was there.
Kelly, finally. we seen
Kelly,
Yes.
Death Detective, saw him there too. Party. He was one of my favorites for the weekend.
Yeah, he was really cool.
He was so funny, dude.
Yeah. You had you met Omar by that point?
Yeah, I met him
Yeah.
last year.
Okay.
Year though. Yeah, but yeah.
Yeah. You want to hear something that's going to make you even more jealous? Omar's still on vacation.
What? Where's
That's
he at?
right. That's
He's
right.
in San Francisco now.
Oh my god. That dude's been on vacation for like 2 weeks now.
He and I went on vacation the same day, and he's still on vacation.
You know what,
That's-
Omar? I love that for you, man. I love that for you.
We're gonna have to have him on as server member of the month at some point, just so he can tell us all
Yes.
about that.
I agree.
Yeah,
I
that's a
agree.
hell of a vacation. But our vacation continued after Wrestle It and all the fun that we had dancing around and getting intoxicated. Friday night we went and saw oil wrestling.
Yeah, we did.
I had nothing to do with it.
Oh, it was Dad's fault, huh?
Hand on the Bible, it was all Dad's fault. He said
Oh, okay.
we should go, and then he bought a ticket, and then chaos just followed.
Ensued. And honestly, we had a good showing of server people there. We had a good amount of people there, not gonna lie.
There's
I
a
know.
theory.
We would have had more people there too, but then everybody started bailing for indie wrestling events.
Lame.
Lame.
Wouldn't be me. Couldn't be me.
It was your idea. I was just the peer pressure mechanism.
Oh man.
Danny.
I would never heard about it if Danny hadn't mentioned it.
Danny, how could you?
Somebody posted a list and I looked and it said, "Hey, look at this," and everybody said, "Oh yeah," and then Dorkchop said, well, "Let me buy a ticket."
And I was like, "Where are the rest of you nerds?"
That was fun though.
It was
really
really.
fun.
It was a very fun event. But it started to get a little repetitious by the time the first intermission rolled around. It was like, okay, the Royal Wrestling. But anyway, so that's where our company parted for the night. Some of us went to JCW.
Couldn't be me.
And some of us went to Las Toxicas. Which I'm gonna give you two the floor on this one.
I'm not saying nothing.
I ain't saying shit
I
either.
ain't saying shit.
If you wasn't there, you wasn't there.
Katie was there, and hey man,
Mac was there, and then
Mac was there.
I think Messiah showed
He
up.
showed up late.
He showed up late, I think.
Yeah.
If you wasn't there,
That's all I'm gonna say. But Dork, tell us about JCW, whatever.
I forgot.
Whatever they call it.
It was pretty much the most stacked indie show of the weekend. You had appearances by Nick Nemeth, aka Dolph Ziggler. You had an appearance from Rob Van Dam, who I saw hit a 5-star frog splash and then roll out of the ring and smoke a blunt.
That's iconic.
That was so iconic. It would happen right in front of me. He just like rolls out of the ring. He sees somebody smoking in the front row. He's like, "Let me get a hit," and then the dude just hands him his blunt,
Nice.
and he's just like. And I was like, I didn't know this was a smoking venue.
Yeah.
But anyway, we had a great time, except for this. I had second row ringside seats, and there was no Faygo root beer, so I was a little bit disappointed by that. But the worst part was I was sitting near this guy who kept yelling at the DJ, "Play the wicked shit, play the wicked shit," at the top of his lungs, like, and getting in the
so random.
And then not only that, just getting in the wrestlers' faces as they were going to the ring too. I was surprised they didn't get knocked out.
Jesus.
Yeah, they love doing that.
Yeah, there was no barrier between the seats and the ring and the ramp. It was just
a little too far.
Yeah, it was a little bit unnerving, to be honest with you, just how much this guy was getting in the faces of some of these wrestlers.
Is this a show that went on till 4 a.m.?
Yes, it went on till about 4:30.
Oh.
I tapped out at 3:30 because.
And it started an hour late, mind you, Danny. It was supposed to start at midnight. It started at 1 a.m.
I could have stayed for the rest of oil wrestling and not missed it.
At 1 a.m. I was knee deep in.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Las Toxicas. That's what it was.
Never mind.
Knee deep in Las Toxicas. We get it. Yeah.
Nothing.
I wasn't there, so I can't. Did
So
you guys go back Saturday?
Huh?
You guys went back on Saturday, didn't you?
You were either there.
I wasn't there mentally or physically.
Or you weren't.
I was. Well, let's talk about Saturday night because
listen,
WrestleMania
man.
happened.
Let's get back on track.
Oh, I forgot that was WrestleMania too.
See what I mean, Ken? I had to get him back on track.
I forgot we had WrestleMania.
Yeah, so we went to WrestleMania, and then we decided we were going out on a party bus.
Yeah.
And somebody came up with the rule of you have to do a shot to get on the bus.
Yeah, who did that?
That was me.
Oh.
It was a great idea because you brought out Dorkchop really early.
Yeah, it was new for 2026. You had to take a shot to get on the party bus. And you know what? With the exception of 1 or 2 people for medical reasons, everybody did. Even Martin. Even Martin. He said before we left to Vegas, he said, "Nope, I'm not doing it." When we got there, I told him, "It's up to you, man. You can do it." And he ended up doing it.
Martin had a blast, and I am so happy. He had so much fun.
Yeah.
Do you know how many times I saw?
Go ahead. I'm sorry, Danny.
Do you know how many times I saw Martin this weekend or last weekend? So many times. I feel like I saw him every single day.
Yeah.
Which was awesome.
Yeah, and like then the closeout on Monday with after Monday Night Raw, we wound up at the sports book in Excalibur, and we had like a table full of cups from $3 margaritas. We must have gotten up to like 50 empty cups.
Damn.
I saw
We were
that
not
photo.
fucking around. But the party bus was pretty wild, and then Cozy kept it. I can't believe Cozy got you to play Trouble Trouble.
Trouble, trouble. That's me. Yup.
Cherry
I don't know.
lips and bad energy.
Yeah, yeah.
Cozy was singing that all weekend.
It's stuck in my head now. Thanks,
It's
Coz.
stuck in my head too. Worse than that damn Kit Wilson song. Oh man, it's so triggering. I'll tell you. Aside from almost falling down on Martin on the party bus, I had a great time.
It was so much fun just to like see everybody actually meet, have fun, and then wasn't there somebody that just hopped on the bus that was like, "I like y'all a vibe." And
Yeah. I forgot her name. She saw our bus and she was like, "What's going on here?" And I said, "Party bus. Want to hop on?" And she was alone by herself too. Ultimately, she ended up coming, and she was having a good time.
Yeah.
She wasn't drinking or anything, but yeah, she was having a good time. Totally random.
Yeah, that was interesting. And what was her? Her name was like Jennifer or something like that. Or,
Damn, I don't remember.
I forget. Yeah, there's a lot of
That's-
things I don't remember about that night
Yeah, I was
because
a
we got
little
to
buzzed by
Old
the time.
Red. Yeah, well, I mean,
Mhm.
everybody was feeding me shots on the bus, and then we got to Old Red, and so apparently I'm trying to dance, and oh god, that was.
I
Then
seen some videos. I have some.
There's videos.
I saw those videos. Yeah,
There's
I
videos.
can't deny my attempts at dancing. They were horrible.
No, but Saturday was fun. Saturday was fun.
Getting home Saturday was not fun for me.
We didn't
Once
get
you
home.
guys,
Oh.
once you guys cleared out, I was like, "Where are all my friends?" And everybody had gone home, and I was because I was trying to set Omar up with the ladies, and then I lost track of him, and I kind of was on my own, annihilated, very drunk.
Damn.
I wound up walking from Old Red back to Excalibur.
What? You made the hike.
Yeah, I
Damn.
did. I wound up making the hike, pretty much damn near blackout drunk.
Shit, dude.
It's like it was Philly night 2 drunk, and I was like, well, I did pretty good for myself, getting myself home in one piece, and the only thing I have is Oreo mess on my shirt. Yeah, because I bought Oreos along the way, and I wanted something to sober me up, I guess.
Fair.
But I almost got handcuffed by those sexy cops.
Oh, they was gonna get you. They was gonna get you.
Yeah, they looked at me and they were like, "There's my mark right there."
Mm-hmm. They saw
Yeah.
a big giant. They saw a big giant, and they said it right there. That one. Arrest that
Yeah.
man.
Exactly. And I managed to somehow make it back in one piece and safely, and I'm so thankful for that. But it was an adventure.
I bet.
Yeah, I mean, but I did get an iconic picture out of it, even if the Bellagio fountains weren't involved in it.
You did. That picture goes hard. It's like that damn bus one, and it's the guy in the club. That one. That's what it reminds me of.
Yeah.
That's a classic.
Yeah. The bus one. Oh yeah, like the Hangover.
That's like a hangover type. Yes.
Yeah, it was pretty great. And I remember just hearing your voice on Saturday night, Mirah, and being like, "Oh, this girl ain't gonna make it to Sunday night."
Y'all, my voice was shot. It still is shot, but it was shot by Saturday.
Yeah, yeah. And it's sad because we had karaoke. We had fun at karaoke on Sunday night.
I know. I was like, I can't sing anything. I'm done.
Yeah.
Man, yeah, I wanted to go, but we unfortunately drove back home for Mania on Sunday.
You missed Andreas slipping us all buzz balls.
I didn't get a chance to get a buzz ball, man.
Buzz balls, Mad Dog 2020, those little Mad Dog 2020 8-ounce cans.
Yeah. The
Oh
Mad
yeah,
Dogs.
we had a nice buzz going on. It was only about 6 of us, but we managed to make the most of it. We actually got the reservation downgraded, so that we didn't have to pay for the VIP room.
Good. Okay, good.
Yeah, it was a time though. It was definitely a vibe. We were singing all the wrestling songs you could think of. We even found a karaoke version of Trouble Trouble. Yeah, so Cozy got to sing that, and so that made his weekend. It was a great time. And of course, there was Monday Night Raw and meeting up at the beer house. Monday Night Raw has pretty much become the goodbye session
Yeah.
for us. So whenever we get to Monday Night Raw, it's pretty bittersweet. Like the show itself, whatever, I don't care. It's about seeing you guys one last time. If you don't go home on Sunday night,
I did.
sad face, and that it leads me into my next little topic of conversation. It's post WrestleMania depression. It's a thing. It's a thing.
It really is. Yeah.
I mean, because here we are. We don't know where we're gonna go next. I mean, Mirah and I do know.
I was like, I know where I'm going next.
Yeah, you're going to Baltimore for bobblehead night.
Yes, but then
Tupac bobblehead.
But then we also
yeah.
have London, so I'm very excited.
Yes, that's
Damn.
true. I still have to buy my airfare for that.
When's London?
London is all in
End of August, or like the 29th of
yeah,
August.
29th.
Interesting.
Yep.
Are tickets cheap?
Yes, actually.
Yeah.
Do you guys have a second or third bed?
I have an Airbnb. Actually.
I found a hotel last August for like £399 for a week. Yeah, which I think translates out to 600.
Maybe I'll get bored and go.
Wow.
What, folks?
Y'all
we'll
heard
find-
it here first.
No, edit that out. Edit that out.
I don't know, man. But yeah, so we're looking forward to our next trip, which at least it's not going to come potentially over a year from now. There's a lot of us that are not doing next WrestleMania if it remains in its current location.
Mm-hmm.
There are a lot of us who are speculating that the Royal Rumble could be held in Miami, and that could be the next big server meetup. But as of right now, we don't know. And
I
that's
keep
why
hearing
kind of
see you at the Rumble.
yeah, that seems to be the consensus. And besides which, you've done a Royal Rumble, and I have too.
True.
They're fun.
Yeah, they are fun. They're a lot of fun.
Yeah,
You never know what's gonna happen. And then, honestly, I can see them doing 2 nights.
They
Coming
should
in.
not, bro. There's no reason.
They're gonna do it. They're gonna
put
You know they
men's
want.
That's so fucking dumb. That's
They're
horrible.
gonna do
2 matches, both nights.
That's gonna be hard because you're also so used to going home Sunday, so now you gotta push that till
Wait.
Monday.
Damn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. See you
it's
guys at the
Miami.
Rumble. Okay. If it was Miami or Orlando, I would go
I would definitely go.
for sure.
Mm-hmm.
If it
And I would
was
do
New
it
York,
Thursday.
if it was New York, I don't think I'd go.
Yeah.
I would only go because I'm here. That's the only
Yeah.
reason.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's put it in a link on January 30th or something like that. That's a great idea.
Yep.
Fuck outta here
Or
with that nonsense.
okay. What if it's Los Angeles? Would you guys come?
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah,
Yeah.
LA in January would be all right.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll text them. I'll text every day.
All
Okay,
right,
cool.
cool.
I'll see if I can get that same Airbnb in Hawthorne and then walk 4 miles from the stadium back there through Inglewood.
I'm not doing that, nor do I
Yeah.
advise it.
Yeah, I didn't realize that. Well, at first I was just trying to walk far enough away from the stadium where I could get an Uber, and without getting hit with surge pricing. And then it just was like, I'm more than halfway there. Screw this. Whatever happens, happens.
Fuck it.
Don't
pretty
be like
much.
fucking we raw. Like I'm gonna do it one way.
I'm a stubborn son of a bitch that way.
That's so funny.
You are.
Yeah, but yeah, some ways to manage your post WrestleMania depression. You could schedule your next trip. You can look for something to look forward to. I find journaling helps.
I don't have time for that.
You find time to do the work, Danny. Mental health is no joke,
I don't
That
even
is
know how to
true.
spell mental health.
and that's why your high school teachers failed.
Yeah.
But we still love you.
Thanks.
Yeah.
No, but I feel like I'm not depressed. I'm more so just happy. I'm just happy that I won.
That's
Yeah,
a good
I
way to
had a
look at
great
it.
time. I definitely did.
How would you guys compare last year to this year?
Oh,
Way better. I feel
Yeah.
like I shouldn't even have gone last year. This was the year like I really enjoyed this one.
yeah, both the show and the events around the show. I
Mhm.
mean, I got to do a helicopter ride over the strip. I got to do the Slotzilla zip line.
See? Like
Badass.
That was so great. I did it in the
Yeah.
superhero pose too. Yeah.
but it was just a great trip overall.
Yes, it was. It definitely was, and it makes me look forward to what we're going to do next as a group. And I hope it makes all of you out there also look forward to another great trip with us, because we'd love to have you.
Absolutely.
But I think that's about it, unless I'm missing something.
See you guys at SummerSlam.
Ooh.
That's the same month as All In.
Not happening.
Not
Damn,
happening.
you're right. Yeah, you guys are
Yeah.
not doing that.
Maybe. Who knows? Let's see how much money I make at the second job.
Yeah, let's see. You gotta start hooking.
Easy, killer. But on that note, man, I wish I had that clip that I had of us in the club, and I'm like yelling.
I remember that.
Where is the sign? Does Danae have it?
Sign, yeah, Danae has it.
Yeah. Okay. I gotta get it from her.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So you get that from her. Where is that video? There's pictures of me being put in the camel clutch by Sergeant Slaughter.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Yo, I did everything. There we go.
Daddy,
yeah, and
Daddy Dorkchop.
that's right, Daddy Dorkchop. I was having my midlife crisis in Las Vegas.
But it was so much fun, y'all. Like, I really didn't, like, I keep saying this, but I genuinely enjoyed this trip so much.
And to think you weren't even gonna go originally,
I wasn't.
and then somebody convinced you otherwise.
You're the one humming over there.
Yeah.
Oh, also, I showed Mirah already, but I have a tattoo design mock-up ready for Pete. So, if any of our listeners are listening and would like a tattoo, we're gonna do it.
Hell yeah.
That
It's
sounds
sick.
great.
That was it. That was my last announcement.
Okay. Well, in that case, we have been Pinfalls and Passports. Thank you for tuning in, and we hope to see you again for the next one. Good night.